So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sharon Whiteman, and I'm very privileged to partner with Diana Hunter and Gary Knapp with this call every weekend with each and every one of you attending now or watching later. We do understand that Saturday mornings are a tricky time, especially for families, and our recordings are very well attended. Today, we're very lucky to have Demra, and I couldn't believe it. I think I look back and it's been 3 years. What's wrong with me? So I think it was something in between. I couldn't find it anyway. I thought, oh my goodness, Sharon, you're dropping the ball. So Demra, I'll just tell you a little bit about you and then I'll hand over the reins to you. Demra is a born and bred Texan and lives near Dallas. She's married to Ryan, the middle son of Ray Robbins, and in brackets, not Kevin. We usually have a joke about that every year. She's a mother of 3 kids that keep her calendar full every week. Most importantly, she's an unbridled lover of Jesus. For over a decade, Demra used her speech and marketing degree as an advertising executive who worked till 9 p.m. each night, which compromised her health. When she became a mom, she realizes she wanted more freedom to be with her family, a better quality of life, and more say-so in her paycheck. Demra is now a social entrepreneur who loves to teach and train those who desire a healthier and wealthier lifestyle. Demra in particular loves to help people to break through barriers, reclaiming their joy and purpose within. She believes that when you can finally decide you can do it and choose faith over fear, you will become unstoppable. So our nutrition is not the same as any other. It's foundational for health and well-being, starting at the very microscopic cell level. And today we're going to learn why, each of us and everyone we love shouldn't go a day without it. So Demra, I'm going to turn my camera off and hand over to you. And just so you know, Demra might tell you a little bit more about this, but Landon's asked to drop in near the end. So he'll be joining us probably. Demra might know. I'll leave you to explain that and I'll sit back and take notes. Thank you, Demra.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Before I share my screen, I just want to say thank you. I am so honored to be on the call today. I am thankful and grateful for Sharon and Diana. They are so faithful with the Australian Zoom on Saturday mornings, and it is so nice to have someone you can rely on, always sharing good information, quality trainings, inspiring others on the team. So thank you so much for all that y'all do. I do pray that you have many, many blessings back to your team, so that everything that you're putting back out into other people will come back to y'all, because it's really amazing what y'all are doing, and that you have been so faithful. And you did not drop the ball. Our family, my husband and I, actually had 3 deaths in 3 months in 2021. And I asked Susan at the corporate office just to take me off the docket. We just needed some time to regroup, and my mother and my sister, and planning all that. And so I wasn't really doing a lot of presentations. So this is very exciting for me. I've recently done one for Ian Harvey, and Tim Altvader and I are working together as well. So it's a joy to get back into the field and love on the people that we love, because Mannatech is a family. And I appreciate all of the love and support everybody gave while I took a little bit of time off. And that's the beauty of what we do. And that's the beauty of the products, keeping us healthy through very, very stressful times. And being able to surround yourself with inspiring people who are there for you. So I was just taking a little time off, but yeah, 3 years. Wow. So happy to be with y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I couldn't agree more. It does take a village, and we are a family. So Demra, I'm just going to sit back and listen and learn. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Well, today I wanted to do a bit of a product presentation. Some of you listening may be brand new customers, watching the replay, maybe watching this for the first time. Some of you may be customers for years, and some of you may be already invested in the company and the products and love it. And so I just wanted to give you a little bit more meat, because as Sharon said, this is so integral to your health. We want to explain to people why we really should never miss a day, and how amazing it is for our health when we take these on a daily basis. And so today I'm just going to go through 3 reasons why we need to supplement. Sometimes we may forget. Our Mannatech product line, in a summary, a shortened version, just some of my favorite products. Over 30 years, we have extended the product line. There's so many products now, but I just want to touch on my favorite and the highlights, some of the most popular ones. I want to share some products on how you talk about the stories compliantly a little bit, and our satisfaction guarantee, and my favorite, M5M program, which is Mission 5 Million, linking 5 million consumers to 5 million customers to help the children that are malnourished that might not have the opportunity that we have to purchase products. So I do want to have a disclaimer that I live in Texas, born and bred. I'm in the United States of America, so thankful to be talking to all of you in Australia. Zoom is amazing, connecting people worldwide, but everything in my presentation is more geared towards America as far as if there's a price on a slide or if the packaging looks different than what you see in your country, that's because I'm using what I have here in the USA. So just know that. Okay, so let's get started. So why do we need to supplement? The first thing is we have to give our body what it needs to enable itself to repair. We have a lot of environmental toxins, a lot of stress. A lot of people are not sleeping due to high levels of stress, environmental toxins, chemicals in our food. Most of you know this. If you're looking at any kind of healthy supplement or health regime, it's because you're aware that there is a lot of toxins coming at us and free radicals invading our body on a daily basis. And so it is very important that we replenish our body and give it the tools it needs to repair itself, nourish itself, defend itself in those times of stress, and just to keep up and stay healthy and to be optimal at everything that we're doing. And as we age, our bodies don't always naturally replenish what is depleted. So it's really great to add those supplements in. It's difficult for us to get the nutrients that we need in our soils. Sadly, we have a lot of vitamins and minerals that are produced by pharmaceutical companies, and they can have coal tar, petroleum distillates in them. They're synthetic, which is why a lot of doctors call them expensive urine, because they're not bioavailable and your body is really just excreting it. And so there's no efficacy and no benefit. So it's a waste of money. So our company prides itself on bioavailable natural products, the best of the best, the pure ingredients, so that your body utilizes it as much as possible and gets the benefit and has the efficacy to actually help your body do the job that your body is wanting to work on. And your body has an agenda, and sometimes your body works on something else when you want to work on something. And that's been very fun to see over the last 23 years that I've been in this company. Even for me, I started with major digestive issues. I was working in advertising, and my health was deteriorating. My pocketbook was not very good. My stress level was very high. My attitude was very poor. And when I started taking the products, little things changed that I wasn't expecting. I had something in mind that I wanted to change, which was just digestion. And I had an array of other things that also improved. So your body is very intelligent and it knows what to work on first, but we need to give it the tools to do that. Many people also have unhealthy eating habits. I don't know how it is in Australia, but here in the United States, it's very discouraging to see kids' menus full of chicken nuggets and mac and cheese and pizza with little vegetable options. And so their palates are not as mature as they should be. And they get in the habit of making bad choices. And then they grow into teenagers and adults still making bad choices, not nourishing their body. Then we also have the rising healthcare cost, which makes it more important than ever to take responsibility for your own health. And as I say, you either pay now or you pay later. So you pay now to take care of yourself, drinking pure water, taking clean supplements, exercising, getting out in nature, or you pay later at the doctor with the doctor bill. So we definitely want to pay now, and because it is less expensive now and much more enjoyable to take care of yourself and have that vitality now. So secondly, one of the reasons we need to supplement is the supplement industry statistics are off the charts, and especially with what's happened in the last few years, we have people searching for what we have. People, just like maybe some of you that are watching this for the first time, you have searched for something because you have a need, or you have a want or a desire to just stay ahead of the curve and above in your optimal health. The stat is 77% of Americans take at least one supplement. And I believe that stat can be spread worldwide. More specifically, it says Americans age 20 and over have used a dietary supplement in the last 30 days. So there is a huge market for supplements, and we're not getting it in our diet, as we just said, and we're being invaded by toxins. Surprisingly, 25.59% more women use supplements than men. I'm not sure why that is, but 63% of women use supplements and only 50% of men. So this is a great market to help come alongside each other and educate one another. As Sharon and I were talking about before this, a lot of people aren't searching for cell-to-cell communication supplements, which we're going to talk about. So we feel it's our duty and our responsibility in our company to educate those who are actually not aware of the technologies that are out there, the new technologies that are out there. Most recently in 2020, there has been a 16-time spike in sales for vitamin C, vitamin D, elderberry, and echinacea. And the good thing is our company provides all of those ingredients in some certain products. The top 3 supplements that have been sold were multivitamins, vitamin D, and omega. And if you run into anyone or even go into a health food store, you're going to see those listed on the shelf. So what we need to do is we need to educate ourselves and see, is it a natural product? Is it a synthetic product? Are the ingredients sourced from natural sources or are they synthetic sources? And so this is what we want to talk about today. The third reason we need to supplement is that our human body is basically one big cell. It is 37.2 trillion cells all linked together, making us our individual unique selves. And if you were to line those up side by side, it would circle the globe 19 times. And just as when you scrape your hand or when you cut your hand and your body comes in and does the healing and the cells come in and repair and regenerate, inside of your body, you recover from surgeries. After you deliver a baby, when you break a bone, your bone begins to regenerate. Our bodies can recreate and regenerate these amazing cells, which then nourish and defend and support our bodies. So we need to support our health at the cellular level because it is what everything is made of in our body. So this is the science of nutritional glycobiology. You may or may not have heard of it. We call it the sweet language of life. There are over 200 sugars that naturally occur in nature, and our cells use these 8-like letters that make an alphabet, and it helps our cells communicate on the outside of our cells. And these are listed in Harper's Biochemistry, 1996. This is an actual medical textbook. I actually have one here in my office. Some of you may have seen it, or you could look at it up in the library. If the doctor that you're working with has graduated before 1996, they may not be aware of this new technology unless they've taken continuing education modules. So these 8 saccharides that Harper's Biochemistry listed are glucose, fucose, mannose, galactose, xylose, N-acetylglucosamine, N-acetylgalactosamine, and N-acetylneurominic acid. And when they combine together, they make these glycoprotein structures on the outside of the cell, and they are responsible for all the communication of the cells. So let's see what that looks like. So here is the 4 basic building blocks of the alphabet letters, so to speak, if we were to break it down and help you see it as like the English language. And I always love to ask this question, can you feel your cells talking? You can hear me speaking, and I've got vowels and consonants in my words, and I'm putting words together to create sentences and sentences to create paragraphs. But if I were to remove a vowel from one of the words that I was speaking, it would be hard to communicate and understand. Almost as if you were dialing your neighbor next door and you removed one of the numbers, you might not get the next door neighbor, you get someone in a different state or even a different country. So having the proper combination of these saccharides is very important. And this is kind of how they're lined up on the outside of the cell. So they create the sweet language of life in sort of an alphabet way. That's good news. The bad news is when we have missing sugars, our saccharides on the outside of our cells, it does spell trouble. So when cells turn against the body, their cell surface carbohydrate profiles become altered and they can no longer communicate. So you see in this picture here, we have an immune cell and it's bumping up against another cell, and all these little structures are asking, do you need to be nourished, repaired, destroyed, protected, or regulated? And I believe this is the difference. Is I live in Texas. We have a lot of pollen here. Some people have allergic reactions to pollen and some people don't. And there is just a miscommunication or a breakdown in the communication in their body of how to handle the antihistamine for that pollen. Or the same thing if you're in an elevator with someone and they sneeze, somebody might get a cold and somebody else might not. Is the system communicating as optimally as it can, or is there a communication breakdown? So this also says in Newswire, and this is 2007, this has been around for quite a while, removing a sugar from its cell, like taking one of those alphabets out, turns protective antibodies into attackers. And we have seen this over the last 50 years with the introduction of autoimmune disorders, where your body is literally attacking itself, which we know it was not designed to do. Most consumers, again, aren't searching for these cell to cell communication products. So we feel that it is our duty and responsibility to help people understand how the cells communicate on the outside of the cell structures. And they've always been there, and our body does make the cells, saccharides. But if you put two and two together and use a little common sense, we can see our bodies are not doing a great job. We are having a lot of challenges in a lot of areas. I like to talk about, like, rickets is making a comeback when we have all these vitamin D fortified milks and products and things in the grocery store, vitamin D supplements, but the body is not doing a good job of maybe putting the vitamin D back in the bones. So it does raise some questions on what is our body doing, and where is the communication good and where is the communication breaking down. But definitely communication is where it's at when it comes to health. So the evolution of glyconutrients, this is what says glycans play roles in almost every biological process. And this is from 2012. So again, I'm not a doctor, but putting two and two together, and adding a little common sense, we can see we have a big health challenge where we need to make sure our communication is optimal. But maybe it's not as optimal, because we have a lot of people struggling with digestion, lack of sleep, focus, poor concentration, mental alertness. Diseases are on the rise. And there's just a lot going on with environmental toxins and stress, and we're really taxing our bodies. And so our products are not designed for any specific disease. They're designed to come in and aid the body in doing what the body does best. More of a structure, function, process. So it comes in and supports that structure on the outside of the cells, so the cells can start communicating properly, and then the body does the work. So I hope that makes sense. So let's talk about the solution to these big challenges of communication that we need in our bodies for optimal health. Our company is Mannatech. We were founded in 1994. We're coming up on our 30-year anniversary, which is amazing. We have over 100 patents on our main products, and we operate in 32 markets worldwide. And that really speaks volumes when you see how far and wide the company has reached, the millions and millions of customers that have been taking the products for years and years. The average customer in our company stays on for 9 years. And that's because the products really work. When you take the products, you can't really feel when your body is communicating great, but you certainly feel it when it's not communicating great. And when you add in the products and your body starts communicating and things start to be working a little bit better, at least for me in my personal testimony, I noticed a great revolution in my health. And I really don't ever want to go back to feeling the way that I did 23 years ago. So I am grateful and thankful for these products and this company. And I really don't want to go a day without them, for me personally. The company is a research and development company. We have invested millions in double-blind placebo studies, clinical assays. We follow the good manufacturing practices. We're part of the Direct Selling Association. We have a lot of science behind our products. And so Mannatech prides itself on having the purest and best products. And so this ACE Mannan that we are going to talk about here in a second, it helps your cells communicate to perform more optimally, helping you enable your body to repair itself. So this is mbrotose. We have harnessed the power of aloe. Now, some of you watching, or some of you may have talked to someone that buys an aloe product from the store. And basically they're putting aloe in everything. It has a very rich history, even talked about in the Bible. People used to put it on cuts and burns. But the thing about the aloe plant that's interesting is once you break the leaf off, it starts to denature. The enzymes begin to break down, kind of like if you pull the milk from the cow. As soon as you take the milk from the cow, there needs to be an expiration date because it starts to spoil, because the enzymes begin to denature. As soon as you take the fruit from the vine, the antioxidants inside the fruit start to live off of itself, and it starts to rotten over time. So the aloe plant has the same effect. It denatures. And if you have an aloe plant and it's very spongy, they're really fun to feel, and the gel is very soothing. Once you break it off and utilize that on a cut or a burn or whatever you're using it in, the plant goes flat and gets hard. And that is because it's denatured. So what we've done is we've harnessed the power of aloe, and we have stabilized and standardized this true ace mannan, which is inside the aloe leaf. And that is the power of helping your body with the cell to cell communication. So over the past 30 years, Mannatech again has invested millions of dollars into research and validating to develop our mbrotose product. We have numerous studies that are published in peer-reviewed journals about the mbrotose powders, and it supports cell to cell communication, improves cognition function, concentration, and memory. I know a lot of people would take it just for that. It helps improve mood and decrease irritability, which I know even more people would take it for that. It supports immune function, which a lot of people are looking for immune health these days. And I want to stop here and touch on something. This product is an immune modulator. As we talked about earlier, where you have an overactive immune system that could be attacking itself, this is not really an immune booster, it's an immune modulator. So if your immune system is too high, it's going to regulate it to where it needs to be optimally for your body. If your immune system is too low and you need a boost, it's going to help bring that communication level up to the optimal level for your body. So it is a perfect immune modulator. There are a lot of immune boosters on the market, and some people are unaware that they're having an overactive immune system, and they add a booster to it, and then it exacerbates the problem. So having an immune modulator is very, very important. So that's the immune function. It also promotes gastrointestinal health, which a lot of people are having struggles and challenges these days because of all the chemicals and the depleted soils and the cross-contamination in our food. A lot of folks are struggling with digestion these days. And then we have our proprietary ingredient called Mannapole, which is also in our product. I just absolutely love, love, love mbrotose. It was our first product, and I don't even know how to describe it. I would sell my house to buy as much mbrotose as I could. I really don't want to go a day without it because of what I saw change in my life from taking this product. So it is fabulous. So talking about the true ace mannan, we have exclusive partnerships with Natural Aloe Costa Rica, and our aloe is grown in the arid climate and rich volcanic soils. It is hand harvested and hand filleted to protect the leaf's inner gel. Again, very delicate. And we have videos that you can pull up and watch of them hand filleting, and it is just a fascinating process. And going to see it, we have people in our company who have been to the fields and got to plant an aloe plant that will one day grow into a product that they will hand fillet and put in a tub of mbrotose, which is amazing. And the partners there are so great. Our charity went and built a playground for the workers' children there at the plant. So just so fabulous, wonderful relationship, working and helping each other. Instead of just taking from the land, we're giving back to the community at the same time, which is a beautiful thing. It is also cold processed. We use no heat, no enzymes, no charcoal, no additives, and no preservatives. And we have the highest quality and potency of ace mannan in the world. So that we have continuous upgrades to our already state-of-the-art technology that focuses on a balance of science and nature. And that's where you're going to get the natural plus the benefit. So we are very, very proud of our ace mannan. As I mentioned, we've been around 30 years, almost 30 years coming up on that. And so we have an array of products that protection of glyconutrients, but I just want to touch on a few today. And I'm going to go through several, and I don't want to overwhelm you with the amount of products I'm going to go through. I just want to give you a lot of choices. There are a lot of people who have a lot of challenges, and maybe you're looking for a targeted nutrition, or you know someone who needs targeted nutrition. And that is a great way to help someone understand our company, to bring them targeted nutrition and then overlay it with the cell to cell communication. Because again, most people aren't really searching. They don't know they need cell to cell communication. They're searching for targeted nutrition. So it's a beautiful overlay to put them together, where you give the body what it needs, and then you give the body the tools to actually get the job done. I describe it to a lot of people as if you're baking a cake, the mbrotose is the recipe or the operating system on the computer, but the antioxidants and vitamins and omegas are the flour and eggs and vanilla to make the cake, and the software that runs on the application on the computer to actually get the job done. So they work beautifully in combination together. So let's go through a few here. The first one, this is a wonderful, easy switch product. If you are taking an antioxidant and you're searching for a new one, this one I highly, highly recommend. It is a great anti-aging support. And our antioxidant product is very different. We've tested it in serum ORAC, which is blood ORAC, and it had 200% more protection levels than eating 5 servings of fruits and vegetables in one day. So I don't know a lot of people who eat 5 servings of fruits and vegetables in one day. And if they do, were they vine ripened? Are they organic? When did they come out of the earth, and then when did they get to your plate? How much nutrients are in them? But our fruits and vegetables in here are flash freeze dried, with all of the good benefits, and it is 200% more protection, 2 capsules a day versus 5 servings of fruits and vegetables, which can be costly today at the grocery store with all the inflation and the increased prices of food. And not to mention organic food is even more expensive. It provides the plant-sourced ingredients for antioxidant and immune support, and it's formulated to help protect your cells against the harmful effects of toxins, environmental stress, poor diet, and daily physical and oxidative stress. Somebody said 1 puff of a cigarette was 10 million free radicals in your body. And so we are surrounded by a lot of environmental toxins, pollution, chemicals in our foods. We really don't know how to gauge or measure how many free radicals that we are fighting on a daily basis. So taking an antioxidant is a great way to protect yourself 200% more. My second favorite product is Plus for endocrine support or hormones. However, it is not a hormone. It is a support for your hormone system. So it's an amino acid product, and it's a beta sestero linked to, it's a wild yam linked to a beta sestero, and it acts as a precursor to your own endocrine system. So it is not a hormone. A lot of people who are dealing or looking for hormone support go to a health food store and they're sent to the wild yam section. And so this is the wild yam plus all the cofactors plus the beta sestero, and it supports breast, prostate, bone, and colon health. And it provides all the amino acids for the building blocks and the nourishment of all your endocrine system glands. So it plays a very important role in immune system, your nervous system, and your cardiovascular system. I love, love, love Plus. It is very inexpensive. And we have a lot of people who call it the happy pill because it just makes you feel better. It takes that irritability edge off because your hormones are a little bit more balanced. For me, when I started taking these products, I started on mbrotose, digestive product, and a Plus. My body actually, and there's not a claim for weight loss on this product, just so you know, but my body was retaining water hormonally at that time in my life. And starting on the Plus, my endocrine system balanced out and I stopped retaining water as much. So I noticed that I did lose a little bit and felt like I wasn't as bloated. So again, Plus is not designed for that, but for me, that's what happened in my body when I took the Plus. And I can tell that I'm sleeping better, my mood is better, I just feel more balanced. I'm more prepared to handle stress when I take my Plus. And I just absolutely love this product. If you have any teenagers in your house, as I do, it is a large white caplet that they might not be able to swallow yet. So I crush mine up in a mortar and pestle and put it in oatmeal, a juice, on some yogurt. I've even smushed it in sun butter before. So there are several ways to get Plus into teenagers who are dealing with lots of hormone waves during that time of their life. So great, great product. My third favorite product is, of course, multivitamin, because everyone on planet Earth needs a multivitamin. Everyone on planet Earth needs to replenish everything that is being depleted. And so Catalyst combines natural plant-based nutrients with the best of the scientifically supported ingredients. And so it helps you with 100% of your daily value of the 19 essential nutrients that your body needs. And it includes adaptogen, ashwagandha, which is a really big thing these days, and it supports you physically and emotionally. Some of the benefits that you can see here is healthy immune system, vitamin A, C, and E support, your endocrine system, your liver, kidneys, nervous system, and it provides support for an array of your body's most important functions. Catalyst is really, really great. There's so much nutrients in this, you have to peel the label to see everything that's in this. If you're comparing this product, it's another easy switch product. If you're comparing this product to something that you find at a grocery store that might be synthetic, you're not going to see as much. It's not apples to apples. It's really apples to oranges. It's in a whole different playing field than some of the synthetic vitamins that are on the market. So highly recommend looking up the details of the multivitamin catalyst. This bundle is, again, an American bundle, so it might be different in Australia, but we put all three of those, the AO, the Plus, and the Catalyst, together in a little sachet packet so that you can take it when you're traveling, you can take it to work. It is very easy to tear open the packet and you've got everything you need for the day. And then we add in the mbrotose powder to put in shakes or juice or on oatmeal. You can cook with it because it is stabilized and standardized. I have put the mbrotose in my mashed potatoes, in my brown rice. I've put it in my spaghetti sauce. I've sprinkled it on pizza because it is already standardized and stabilized. It does not denature when you cook it from the heat. So I love the mbrotose powder coupled with these three products together in the OSP, we call it, or optimal support packets for your overall daily health. They're called convenient packets on the go. And again, these prices are for America. So back to what some people may be searching for. Some of you watching may be searching for this after the last few years. Vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin C have been very big topics. We have a fabulous, fabulous omega right here, and it is linked with a D3, which is very important because the cofactors in the D3 help the omega work better in your body. And so it's a pleasant lemon flavor. It's easy to swallow gel capsule. It helps support your cardiovascular and your heart health, supports your brain health, and a healthy immune system. The omega also helps with healthy triglycerides. So if you're looking for cardiovascular health, it helps with calcium absorption, which we talked about earlier. There seems to be some calcium absorption challenges going on lately, even though we've got all these fortified products with vitamin D. So that it helps it absorb better. And it has 1,000 milligrams of concentrated EPA and DHA per serving. And as we know, omega is very good for brain health, concentration, 830 IU of vitamin D3. So natural preferred form of the vitamin D. So just a fabulous product there. Another one is the Manna Boom. This is great also for kids. They can just cut open a little sachet and it's very citrusy. And it is a big dose of vitamin C. And this, it's 150% more of vitamin C. So a lot of people, if you're feeling like you're a little run down, a lot of people will say, add that vitamin D, add that vitamin C to give your immune system what it needs to get ahead of what's going on. So I love the Manna Boom. Very, very easy to take. My only disclaimer is if you're giving it to children, do watch them as you're taking it. If they're joking or running around or jumping powder while people are laughing and joking, sometimes causes that can be choking. So you do not want them to do that. You want to supervise them while they're putting any powder in their mouth, especially if they're little. So that is the Manna Boom. Absolutely love it. What does it say here? Yeah, boost your immune system, healthy glyconutrients, and it's just fabulous. I love Manna Boom. Another immune support is called Immuno Start. And this is giving your body that extra. This is more of a boost, more of a, okay, we need to really get our immune system primed and ready to go. It's a proprietary chewable formula designed to help your body defend itself year round. You can take it every day, but it has a targeted array of nutrients, including bovine colostrum, modified citrus pectin, camu, elderberry, which a lot of people are looking for elderberry these days. And it helps your body with the natural immune response. And so it helps build and support and nurture your immune system health, contains immunoglobulin G antibodies to support immune cells, and it has no casein and very low lactose. So that is very important for me because I am dairy sensitive, have been for 25 years. And when you hear the words bovine colostrum, you wonder if that's colostrum from a cow. Am I going to be able to take this if I am unable to drink milk or have a sensitivity to dairy? So this, I wanted to show you, you can find answers like this at mannatechscience.org. And they've done a great job of putting all the ingredients of every product on there. You can find the double-blind placebo studies, the clinical assays there, but they will also show you where the product is, ingredients are sourced from. And on here, it goes through a full description of what it talks about in the product, the beta glucans, modified citrus pectin, goes through the approved benefits. And then it talks about some of the features like gluten-free, suitable for vegetarians. And then there is the FAQ section, which I think is great. For me, this is great. You want to go here. It says, if I'm allergic to milk, can I use the product? So if you have any questions on products, please go to mannatechscience.org. You can search the products. There's a little alphabet at the top. You can click on the I for Immunostart, and it will show you that. Some of the products are being updated. If it's under construction, that means either there's a new clinical trial going on, or there's a new ingredient, or they've reformulated it. And so it's just under construction for a little while, and it will come back up online. But a lot of our products are all on there with all the ingredients, where they're sourced from, the benefits, and the FAQs. So I highly recommend going to the FAQs on mannatechscience.org. Two more products that I love, we're almost done with the products for kids, is vitamin D, C, and zinc, and probiotic. And these two are a winning double power pack combination. And you can add the Manna Boom in there too, if they're feeling a little rundown or need an extra boost of vitamin C. Our Mighty Bears, they're not just for kids. Truly, they are for anyone. I know adults, grown adults who do not eat vegetables, and they need the superfoods and the Mighty Bears. So I used to give these Mighty Bears to my kids instead of cookies when I have a sweet tooth. They are just delicious. It looks like they're coated in sugar, but it is not. It is the modified citrus pectin on the outside. But these are full of A, C, D, E, probiotic, and zinc. It's mixed berry grapefruit flavor. It's very delicious. And if you bake it, compared to some of the other gummies that are on the market for children, the other gummies on the market will blow up and then turn black and then go flat into this hard crystally stuff. The Mighty Bears bakes and just turns dark brown, but it's still very chewable and very edible because it is plant-based and real food and not synthetic. So you can be assured that what you're giving your kids or whoever is taking this as a snack, it is just a fabulous product. It has the mbrotose complex in it as well. And a lot of the products that created are the spinach, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, carrot, kale, papaya. Just don't tell the kids that it has broccoli in it or kale, because they might not eat it. You have to let them taste it and see if they like it first before you tell them what's in it. So it helps with immune health, gut health, eye health, bone health, growth and development, and brain health. So this is just a really inexpensive product for anyone, but especially children who are not getting their daily nutrition from their daily diet. So I just absolutely love the Mighty Bears. In addition to the Mighty Bears, we have an amazing powder called Superfoods, and it's red and green. I know green drinks might be popular where y'all are. They're very popular here in America, but they just don't taste very good. I have tried a million green drinks and I just don't like any of them, but I love the Superfoods. It is red and green, and it tastes like a strawberry kiwi. Delicious, very water soluble. It helps increase your endurance and your energy, which I know a lot of us, we've been through a lot these last few years, and everybody's just kind of coming up for air and getting back into the swing of things. And we're working and raising families and trying to serve and do our jobs. And we need that extra endurance and energy. So the Superfoods is fabulous. It supports performance and recovery after activities, supports healthy cortisol levels, which when you are stressed out, your body spikes cortisol, and cortisol sadly makes you store fat. It also, when you're stressed out or you eat high glycemic foods, you're spiking insulin, which also stores fat. And so you need your cortisol levels to be balanced. Cortisol is not good. We do not want very high cortisol levels. We want balanced cortisol levels. And so this helps support healthy cortisol levels. It also supports metabolism for weight management, healthy digestion. It has a prebiotic fiber in it, and it's got some wonderful stuff in it for your immune system and to fight free radicals. So one scoop and a little water, and it tastes delicious. So between the Superfoods and the Mighty Bears, you're covered on all your great fruits and veggies and giving your body everything that it needs to fight off the free radicals. One of the last products that I want to talk about that y'all don't have there, but they are reformulating and hopefully returning it to Australia before the end of 2023. It's the gut health product because we have 74% of people living with poor digestion. and digestion is just a really big problem. It's one of the reasons I was searching for some health in my life when I came to the company 23 years ago. And it's because we have this gut brain axis where what's happening in our brain and the stress levels is affecting our gut. And we've got a lot of leaky gut syndrome. We've got a lot of malabsorption or no absorption happening in the gut. We've got a lot of problems where people can't digest their food and that they're having acid reflux. And there's just an array of issues going on with people. Again, this product is not designed for acid reflux or leaky gut, but the product, it helps with your butyrate production and it strengthens the lining of the colon, kind of shoring up your colon to keep in the nutrition and not let any toxins come back in. So it's a fabulous, fabulous product. I absolutely love it. And here's another picture for the cell-to-cell communication of glycoproteins, talking about without exception, whenever two or more living cells interact in a specific way, cell surface carbohydrates will be involved. So we need all the communication going on in the gut because that's where a lot of our immune system resides and a lot of our absorption is. So if we're not absorbing what we're getting in our food or what we're getting from our supplements, then doesn't have as much benefit. So we really want a strong gut for our healthy body overall. And lastly, there's a lot of people searching for weight loss. Increased cortisol levels from increased stress over the years has a lot of people wishing that they could get rid of a few pounds. And I absolutely love this system because it is natural and plant-based. It's pea protein, PEA, pea protein, protein shake. It is a cellular level detox that's kind of a lemon flavor. And then it's a pepper-based fat metabolism, fat burner capsule. And so the three together are just like this little wonderful trio that works in your body. We have conference calls on Monday nights here in the States, probably for y'all. I'm not sure, it'd be, let's see, if it's Friday night here and Saturday morning there, it would be Tuesday morning for y'all. Because Monday night, Ashley Torian, who is a personal certified trainer, she also has a degree in the psychology of eating. She helps people who are really looking for a true health challenge. And I love these products. Again, these prices are the USA prices, but such a great support for your body if you're looking for protein. We have a lot of people addicted to coffee or energy drinks, and they're lacking in their energy. So we need to supplement that back in with either the superfoods for the endurance and performance, or with a protein shake to give them that protein and that long sustaining energy. So wonderful, wonderful system there. So I love to throw this in, is that we like to share our Mannatech products compliantly. I'm not sure how much research you've done on products or not, but our products were not designed to treat, cure, or mitigate any disease or health challenge. Our Mannatech products were designed as a structure function, which I mentioned earlier, to aid in the body in nourishing the immune system, digestive system, and many more systems to improve your overall health and well-being. And so our company avoids using disease names, so you won't find them on our website. You won't find them at mannatechscience.org. Instead, we explain symptoms. What are you dealing with? Are you needing some overall health or some targeted nutrition? And that's where we can come in with the AO or the multivitamin or the omega, or maybe the superfoods if you're needing energy. And again, you can refer to mannatechscience.org for approved claims, or on each bottle you can see that. And then you can go to mannatech.com also to look up more. So I just absolutely love our company and love our products. And I love that our products are for everyone. So some people might say, well, tell me exactly what it does. Well, tell me what you need. Tell me what you're looking for, and then let's put a good combination together for you, because I believe we have something for everyone. And our products are not specifically designed for that one thing. They're designed to help your body, and everybody has a body, and everybody has an immune system, digestive system, and everybody needs increased cellular communication. So that's where we can offer everyone something, and work together to help with optimal health, because that's really the giving back of, if you can give someone their energy back, if you can extend their quality of life, extend their energy to play with their grandkids, extend their focus and concentration at work, what a gift that is to help other people with that. And when we do that, I love that our company has a no risk guarantee, and we are also backed by science. So, as I mentioned earlier, average customer stays on the product for 9 years. We love to support our customers with loyalty points. It's like a free shopping spree every 3 months. With automatic monthly orders, you gain some loyalty points from your order, and then you get to cash them in for free products. So, it is wonderful, wonderful. We love supporting our longevity of our customers. We have a satisfaction guarantee, 100% satisfaction guarantee. So if you try our products and within 180 days, 6 months, you are not satisfied, you can get 100% refund, no questions asked. And the funny thing is, I have read the return policy of a lot of companies, not just supplement companies, but just any company. And they are like unopened package, unopened bottle, unused food. And you're like, well, how do you know if you liked it or if it worked if you weren't allowed to open it and try it? So Mannatech is not that way. You don't have to ship back a bunch of empty bottles. It is just 6 months money back guarantee. So we have a less than 1% return rate. And it's not because our return process is difficult or hard. It is because the products really do work. You feel your cells working and communicating, your body starts responding. We also have backed by science, the mannatechscience.org with the Global Scientific Advisory Board, all the adult blind placebos and clinical assays you can find there, backing our products, stating their purity. Another great aspect of our company is the giving aspect. So when you nourish yourself, you also nourish a child. And as we know, with inflation and as just life happens, extra bills happen, cars break down, medical bills come in, kids go to college. Sometimes we don't have as much at the end of the month than we would like. And so sometimes the charities that we want to support get deprived because we have to take care of ourselves and our families first. And so this M5M program, which is a donation through consumption program, it's a 1-for-1. You don't need to do anything extra. You simply provide for your family or yourself, nourish yourself, and at the exact same time, it triggers a donation to nourish a child in need around the world. We want to link 5 million consumers to 5 million customers. And I love this product. I've been with M5M to Guatemala, and I've taken the products for M5M over to Nicaragua personally with our church and our family, and seeing the kids respond and seeing the caregivers come and tell us what they like about the Phyto blend that we're taking over to them. They work with feeding programs, schools, sometimes the government gets involved. And most recently, we've partnered with kids around the world who are helping us make distribution seamless all over the globe. And so our shared goal in 2023 is 15 million servings. And that doesn't cost us any extra money. It doesn't cost me any extra money to feed the kids. I just need to nourish myself, nourish my family, and we're nourishing kid at the exact same time. So your efforts to help children all around the world are seamless when you help yourself with good nutrition. So that is purchase with a purpose. And here's some pictures in Guatemala and Nicaragua. And as you can see, sometimes these kids don't have green gardens growing in their backyard. Sometimes they do live in a shack, and food is scarce. And I know in South Africa, some of the partners we support there, those kids eat 3 times a week. In Nicaragua, the kids get fed when they go to school because they don't get fed at home at night. So we just really feel like, I know for me, I feel like if we take care of God's children, he'll take care of mine. And this program, this 1-for-1, where it doesn't cost anything extra, it doesn't take any extra effort. It's just a seamless, wonderful giving aspect that our company has. And not a lot of companies have that. So I just love to sing our praises on that, because it's not a check that we write at the end of the year and just give to charity. It's something we're ingrained in. It's something we do. In 2019, M5M delivered over 2 million servings to Phyto Blend worldwide, and approximately 20,000 kids would benefit. And then again this year, in February of 2023, 12 pallets of nutrition to 1 meal with Phyto Blend was shipped to Uganda. And 500 children are being reached weekly through our partnership with kids around the world. So I just absolutely love this. And here you can see is that it's leaving a legacy of health, wealth, and service for the next generation. And it's not just us who are in the outside sales aspect of the company, it's the inside of the company. It's here's my brother-in-law, the board of director, here's Landon Frederick, you're gonna see him coming on, and Al Bala, our CEO, a lot of the associates, we're packing meals, we're visiting these kids. They lump in sometimes an M5M trip onto an incentive trip, which is really fun to go see the kids yourself. And it's just something the whole company is involved in and is very passionate about. So I love that our company is a giving company. I love that our company is a science company. I love that our company is a pure company, promoting the best products available in the marketplace. And so we would just like to ask you today if you would like the gift of wellness, because we would love to share it with you. Now that we've gone through all the products and the company and the overview and our giving aspect, we'd love to invite you to join us in this gift of wellness. So thank you for listening. If there's any questions or anything I didn't cover that you have questions on, I'm happy to share or answer that at this time.
Demra, what an awesome communicator you are, just exceptional and amazing steward for our company and our technology. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
There are two questions.
Okay.
My error, because I missed my 5 a.m. proofing, Australianizing thing. So we have a 90-day money back guarantee in Australia, not 180-day. And
Okay.
the other thing is that True Health calls, are they recorded anywhere?
I believe they are. When you go to Mannatech, no. Yes, they are. I can't think of the
I can put it in the YouTube comments. You can just let me know, and
Yes,
so I'll put
at
it
the
in the
very
YouTube
top
comments.
where you could look for the Manifest Live or the recordings from the corporate office. Not all about, is it all about Mannatech.com at the top where they have the drop down
Yeah, I
menu
think
and
it
it's
is
the
actually.
live? I
I'll
think
find
it's
it for
all,
you.
yeah, all about Mannatech.com. And then there's an Ashley section. There's also a Dr. Nugent blog section. And then there's previous recordings from the corporate office that you can find there
Awesome.
too.
So Pauline will track that down for you. It'll be in YouTube comments. So Demra, God bless you. I think I actually might stop the recording here and then re-record with Landon, then we can have two separate videos. So and thank you for leaving some time for Landon. And for those of you that have to go, it will be recorded, so you can stay as long as you can and then catch up with Landon, giving us an update on our company. So God bless you, Demra. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.